Hey guys, LongHaul Larry, and we are up here in the Yooper house. Ferry house, Yooper house, whatever it's called now. But, been up here, got up here late Friday night, and yesterday, I couldn't get Tracy to move. She was just lazy and just sat there all day long, didn't do anything. So, didn't get anything accomplished. But I'm gonna do stuff today. I'm just gonna try to work on this wall. Just joking around. I actually took the day off, sat there. We actually watched a movie. I know, she's sitting there going, yay. We've never actually sat on a couch and watched a movie. We sat there and watched a movie and stuff, and about halfway through she's looking at me going, I've never actually seen you sit this long. I was getting antsy and stomping my feet around and stuff. But what we're going to do is we're going to put the countertop in here. And I have a countertop that I bought on the way up here. It's going to sit in here. It's going to overhang on each side just a little bit. It's going to be kind of like a bar, kind of like a little pass-through thing. And then this whole wall is going to be a brick accent wall. That's going to go along around here. So I'm going to get started on this, and I'm not going to be using a mortar like you usually do with this kind of brick. I did the same thing on out of my boss's house on his water wall, and I used construction adhesive, and it seemed to really work really good. There's no real gaps or nothing, and there's nothing like water going to get behind it or nothing. It's indoor. If it's outdoor, yeah, you would have to. But so that's my plan, is to do that. I'm going to try to get this wall done here this afternoon quick. So the first step is going to be to cut the countertop. So I'm going to take care of that. See what Tracy's doing. What is Tracy doing?
Tracy's putting shades up so I can sleep late.
But that's all you did was sleep.
You're full of it.
She's putting shades up and some blinds up in there. There she goes. Easy as snap, snap. Ta-da, done. But yeah, it's pretty much good to go. Kitchen is, where we left the last time. I brought up some trim to put along the top. I still have to build this countertop thing here for the microwave and all that, to go over in the hood and all that. Still have to do all that stuff. Yeah, came up here, and just kind of a lazy weekend. And I got this here, living room. Tracy got this mounted up the last time we were here. She was here by herself with her and her brother. They came up snowmobiling on a weekend. Got that mounted up, and then gotta mute that. And then I mounted that clock. I just stuck this up over the top of it because yesterday I actually played some PlayStation, and I could actually play online gaming here with this internet stuff. It's good enough. And I actually sat here yesterday and just played internet gaming and watched a movie. I just did nothing yesterday, so we just stuck this up there because it keeps the glare off the TV where I can actually see it. These are the stones that it's going in, kind of like what I put in my boss's place, but they're a little bit different. The ones with his had like 3 rows that were all glued together. But these are not. These are kind of like single things. Just has to be all glued together, glued up on there and stuff. Pretty simple. Just stick them up there, cut them, glue them, put them on there. So, there you go. So I'm going to get to work. I'm going to cut the countertop. I'll bring you guys back and you guys can see that when we get this done. Where are you running to?
Over here.
So, as soon as I hit the camera, she took off running. So, got the countertop mounted in there, and basically all I did is took some 2x6s and cut them at a 45, put them up underneath there, and drilled holes for screws to go up into the cabinet. Just make sure the screws didn't stick out over ½ an inch. The countertop is 3/4 of an inch, where they wouldn't poke through. And got this. I ran this all the way to the corner. Talked about it and decided to run it all the way to the corner. Kind of makes a little shelf there. And then I cut a 45 on here. And I have some of this stuff. It's like a big sheet of it. I think it's like a 4x4 sheet or something like that. It's a pretty good sized sheet of it to cut, to put on edges, and you just glue it on. So I'll do that another time, and I'll just glue that on there, and it'll look like a regular countertop. But she's all level and she's all screwed in now. I'm going to pull it out and put some construction adhesive underneath it. You can see some of my braces. I put 2 braces on this side. So it hooks it out, and then I'll put that, glue that stuff on there. It's a really good idea that Tracy had.
Thank you.
We've been fighting about whose idea this was. I know it was mine. But
It was mine.
she wanted this whole wall out. I know for a fact. When
Yes.
all the studs, it was down to studs and everything, she says, boy, you know, just take this whole wall out and just open this all up. I couldn't do that because it's a structural wall.
So we compromised.
And I said, I can make an opening. And so I put built a header board above it and everything to take strength, and then I put these LEDs all in there and stuff, and yeah, it really opens it up. It's really nice. So now I'm just gonna put that up, put the construction adhesive in, screw it back in, and then I can start laying the brick in. That's gonna go real fast. Well, we got the first row is down. I have it set up, and I marked a line across here to get a somewhat level line to work from. Because you guys got to remember, these walls and floors and stuff are not level. And there's actually a hump over there. So I have almost a ½ inch of gap over there and down to a 1/4 inch over there. A little less than a quarter. I actually had to cut the last one to give it a gap. Because you need to have a gap underneath it because the floor has got to move. So that's where we're going from there. So we got those. That's the first layer. And now I'll just use this construction adhesive, put some dots on the back of it, press it into it, and we'll start building from there. And Tracy's in there. She's pulling them out of the box, and we're trying to make it so it has some kind of pattern to it, so it's not all one red spot here or there, because there's some red tones in it and stuff like that. So she's in there tearing boxes apart and looking at stuff. So there you go. So it's pretty simple. So we're just piecing it together and making it happen. 3, 2, and a 1. So basically, all I'm doing is just putting construction adhesive on the back here. Doesn't take much. Starting to look like something. Is it starting to look like something?
That looks good.
Well, guys, my camera died, so I had to plug it in. But we got this. I got this wall done. It's to underneath the cabinet, and I'm actually going to continue going up the wall. I'm going to go all the way up to the ceiling. Thought about just doing it underneath there. I thought about stopping there, just putting a little piece here and be done with it. But I want to go all the way up to the ceiling. But there's kind of a dispute on whose idea this was. I know who's right.
I'm right.
I know who's right. But since I planned this the whole time, see, if I wasn't the one that came up with this, I wouldn't have thought of this.
That was after the decision was already made to do that.
And so, I mean, you can see that the outlet is way too far in. But I planned far enough ahead that I put this special outlet in that you just stick a screwdriver into it. And you just turn the screwdriver and it pulls the whole outlet out so it's flush.
Are you talking the block? That was definitely your idea. It was a great idea. I love it.
No, the whole opening
that was my
and all
idea.
this stuff. And so, see, I just need to put on a little more. See if that's going to be enough. There you go. Would I have planned far enough ahead if this was your idea? I don't think so.
The block was your idea, and it was a great idea, but the opening was my idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how about this? We compromised.
That it was all my idea?
No.
That's the compromise.
No, the compromise was I wanted the wall gone, and we compromised and put an opening instead. It was both of our idea. The block was your idea, and it's beautiful. I love it.
As you can tell, as you can hear, she's a little sick.
No, I'm not.
She's got the COVID again. She's got that there voice going on. But yeah, so I got this done, but you know, I have one of those bosses that don't let me actually enjoy myself, and I have to actually go back to work.
Oh, that boss.
Yeah, that boss. Not you. Yeah, I have to actually go back to work. I got to pick up a load actually tomorrow morning in Madison, Wisconsin. So I got to call her quits, guys, because I got a 5.5-hour drive home. So starting to get dark out, so I got to run home and get me some sleep and then start hauling loads in the morning. But it's looking pretty good. I really like it. This is actually a fake rock. It's not real rock. I don't really know what it is. It's some kind of chemical stuff or something made. And I don't know if they painted or what. The back of it's got like this white bubbly stuff all on it. I don't know what it is. It's the same stuff as I put in my boss's house for his water wall. But then when you cut it, it has these little black dots all on it. And it's whatever it's made out of. Plastic? I don't know what this could be made out of. I don't know. Looks like rock. Sounds like. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But over here on the edge by this wall, I cut a 45 on there so it wouldn't be a sharp edge. And then I think what we're going to do is take some paint, some tan paint or something, and just cover that up or whatever. But it's looking really good, guys. I like it a lot. And you like it, right?
I love it.
There you go. She loves it.
I didn't think I would, but I do.
I'm telling you. I know better.
You do better, you wouldn't say nothing.
Alrighty guys, I gotta get going, I gotta get back to work. So I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, great night. So watch this here video. And if you're not, certainly try that all over again tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.